Good evening, I'm Frazer Snowden and you're tuned to Fanshawe Learns, a show by students for the City of London. This week we'll take a look at the proposed methadone clinic, a natural health fair that took place here, and the possibility of new water rates in the Forest City. In addition to the clawback of funding, the Drummond report told the Liberals they could make more money off of casinos. London could see between 50 to 80 millimeters of rainfall by Thursday. Environment Canada tells us 80 millimeters is the same amount of rain we see in the whole month of April. But that's not all though. We could see the rain change to freezing rain by Thursday and then switch to snow by Friday. The next step to technology in all classrooms will be the funding to afford it. Regardless of how long it takes, technology is slowly breaking into the school curriculum.
Around 70 people came to remember Anthony Crone this Tuesday. Friends, family, and even strangers showed up for a candlelight vigil held at the very spot where Crone was killed. Lanterns lit up the sky in Anthony's memory. Among those remembering was his girlfriend, who is pregnant with his child. She says Anthony had a lot to look forward to.
He was telling me, he wanted to get his life on track. He was excited his birthday was coming up. He was going to get to see his daughter. We were going to have a kid. He wanted to just be the better Anthony,
Also left behind is Crone's 3-year-old daughter. Her mother arranged the vigil for Anthony and appreciates how many people came.
I'm so grateful that there's people out there who really cared for him, and I just don't know what to say. It just means a lot to see everybody here.
On Wednesday of last week, Crone was stabbed outside the Hasty Market on Adelaide Street, making him the 6th homicide victim in the Forest City. Police say there was an altercation that took place, resulting in Anthony being stabbed. He later died in hospital.
Police have charged a 17-year-old suspect for second-degree murder. As you can see behind me, the phone booth has been set up in memory of Anthony Crone. From the Hasty Market on Adelaide Street, I'm Frazer Snowden. This location injected over $1 million yearly into Sarnia's economy. After coming off the loss against the Laurier Golden Hawks, the Mustangs next face the Toronto Blues and the Ryerson Rams in a doubleheader this weekend. From the Thompson Recreational Centre, I'm Frazer Snowden. The City of London is looking to solve a water issue that has been leaking money for years. Reporter Brendan Gibbons has more. As you can see behind me, the City of London has shut down the right lanes of Clark Road due to the massive rainfall last night. The closure runs all the way from Cheapside Avenue to Oxford Street East. The City of London still sits under a heavy rainfall warning until Friday. From Clark Road, I'm Frazer Snowden. Welcome back to Fanshawe Learns. I'm here with Sigmund Burnett, the co-president of the London Blizzard sledge hockey team. Thanks for joining us today, Sigmund.
Thank you for having me here.
I appreciate it. Now, tell us a bit about sledge hockey for those who may not know what it is.
14-year-old Brianne Sloan says she had her dreams dashed away when cuts to slots at racetracks were announced in 2012.
Very upsetting because we spend a lot of time to these horses, making sure they're healthy and well-bred and taken care of, and then you they just let you down.
If the cuts go through, it could affect over 60,000 jobs in the industry. Sloan knew she wanted to be an equine vet by grade 5 and bought her horse Lola last year.
I lose a lot at the racetrack. Most of my friends and family are at the racetrack, and you just don't get to see them as much anymore. They're downsizing their stable.
The owner of the stable Brianne works in says he doesn't know where she gets the energy, but it motivates him as well.
Brianne came along, and because of her enthusiasm, it renewed my enthusiasm for the sport. She's up here before school at 6:30 every morning. She's jogging horses before school. It's minus 20 degrees out Celsius.
Watt not only works with Brianne, he also is the director of the Ontario Harness Racing Association. He says they give back to the community in many ways.
We have a charitable event every single week where we're contributing to some form of charity. We've given to the public school systems, the Catholic school systems.
Sloan says it's hard to know what will be next if these cuts go through.
My future's not very encouraging, especially with the equine veterinarian, because there's not going to be very many horses left in Ontario to take care of in the racing industry. Just hard to know what's going to happen to her. Like, I will still race her, but it's just heartbreaking because I had her entered for some big races this summer that I know she may not enter.
Watts says the reality could be very dim.
It's going to cost them a lot more money in the long run because we live beneath the poverty line. We really do. Like, we live day to day, meal to meal, and as long as we can pay our bills, we're happy.
Brianne's passion for horses continues regardless of what temperature it is outside.
I love it this much that I am out here every morning and every night jogging horses, keeping them fit and healthy to get ready for their racing career.